Greetings from the apocalypse. I'm going to show you some work that we did in the studio this week doing a hammer down setting, which is a variation of a bezel setting. As some of you know, I've been obsessed with setting tools lately, and I made up a whole bunch of textured setting punches and things like that, which in the coming months will be debuting. But at any rate, I made one of those custom tools for my apprentice Alexis, and I'll show you how we used it to make a beautiful setting for her stone.
Okay, so we're about to do a hammer down setting. So the first thing that we do when we do a hammer down setting is we just sort of reverse the proportions a little bit. When you're setting a normal cabochon, you set it 1/3 down inside the bezel and 2/3 out. Now there's small changes and adjustments you make with each stone depending on the cut, but that's sort of like just the general principle. So when you're doing a hammer down setting, which gives you a thickened edge around there, you're gonna switch that around. So if you can see, we have approximately 1/3 of the stone sticking out and the rest of it is all down inside the bezel. So you set it in there, you start setting with it quite low. Because eventually when we start doing the hammer down, we're gonna actually force the bezel further down the stone so that it's at the right height. Okay, so your first mission, should you choose to accept, you have it in there, you have your shiny silver, the height is right. We're gonna use the lovely bezel roller that I designed. Insert plug here. And we're just gonna start setting, the metal around just like you normally would. So I'm going to, since it's an oval, we're gonna start with the pointy ends first. We're gonna press them in. Okay.
Sorry.
Like so.
Oh, hang on.
Okay, so my left hand is holding the stone in place because, before it's really held, if you press on and get too crazy, you could just, pop it out, which you don't want. Okay, so you see what I mean? I just pressed in, flip it around to the other side, press it in. This is why I like using an engraving ball, by the way, because it's just so nice to be able to put it exactly where you want it and then easily move it. Okay, so I press in. Whee! Okay, it's north, south, east, west, and then we're gonna work on the other ones, and we're just gonna get this right up against the stone. So I'll just work on one more, and then I'll let Alexis have a turn. But you see how you push in and then just glide back and forth? Okay, just like so. So I'm gonna let you do this for a little bit, and then we'll check in at the next stage.